Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Jackets will kick it away to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. He's just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Defense is coming out, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets across the 45. That's an excellent return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He eludes the rush. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Well, when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Arizona now operating in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the same runner's got it again. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A sack in the play, could not escape the pass rush.
Well, this sack was on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try to run for the first down. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He'll pitch it. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the mark. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent line. Clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his back. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The defense looking to dial up some pressure here. It's an option look. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Looks like they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that off.
It's a fake. The up man has the ball. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 26. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down and more. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And now a carry here for the fullback. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Oh, a reverse. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Arizona. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Running with purpose. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot popped out of the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arizona 35, Georgia Tech 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. And he will score! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive...
What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Arizona 35.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He goes out of bounds before the marker. It's not a first down. Wow.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive moving.
And first down for the offense.
691, gain a score.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Throwing for his running back. And this one is caught. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession.
Offense will take over. 1st and
10. First down here for this offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. Getting set. Here's second down. And the offense will just take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.